They could protect here. So I'm gonna faint there and water spout. They might protect Ho-Oh. They withdraw the grounder, I know that. They probably protect Ho-Oh here. Come on, show me a protect. I would love a protect right now. Protect would be so good. Oh my goodness, what a read, baby. We saw that protect coming from a mile away. FLYGON with the little left-right feint. Bop, bop. Bye-bye protect. No protect for you. Full-fledged water spout. Gonna fly onto the opposing side now from the character. Choice Spec exclusive. Bye-bye, Ho-Oh. Nice protect, baby. Let's go, FLYGON. What's going on, guys? Cisco here, back with some more VGC dub battles. And today, we've got a fan favorite here. We got FLYGON with the Assault Vest alongside Swords and Zacian. A huge shout out to Arbok25 for creating the team and putting it at the Serenity code. I really appreciate it. This looks absolutely fun with the FLYGON. Now, the team that we're rocking here today is a very standard team, but it has some really fun, spicy picks. So our two search Pokemon are going to be Choice Specs Kyogre, rocking Water Spout, Ice Beam, Thunder, and Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump is there, so just in case that the opposing side has Wide Guard on their team, we still have a Stab Water type move that we can go into on the opposing side. And then we got these Zacian with the Swords and, like I said, rocking a Behemoth Blade and Play Rough. So really standard sets on both of these restricted Pokemon. We got the main shot with Fake Out with Wide Guard because Wide Guard is just extremely important. You got Furgraph to stop Trick Room teams and actually do pretty decent damage with a wide variety of moves: Psychic Noise, Foul Play, and Dazzling Gleam. So more of an attacking Furgraph here than a supportive Furgraph. And then we've got the Talonflame for speed control with Tailwind and Gale Wings. At the same time, we also have Taunt, so we can either, you know, taunt Tornadus or Whimsicott, and then we can actually outspeed opposing Whimsicotts, go for that Brave Bird, and pick up a KO on it if it's not Focus Sash, and avoid them setting up Trick Room completely. So that could be really, really good for you. And finally, the main deal here, FLYGON with the Assault Vest and Levitate, rocking Earthquake, Struggle Bug, Feint, and Breaking Swipe. So FLYGON is here to deal a ton of damage with Earthquake, but at the same time, it's here to be annoying and have the ability to make our team a little bit tankier by lowering the attack stat and special attack stat of the opposing side with Struggle Bug and Breaking Swipe. So FLYGON might be a key thing here to making our side a little more bulkier, being able to survive some crucial shots, and still at the same time do some pretty good damage. It's also got Feint to break protect on the opposing side and allow my ally Pokemon to do massive damage into whoever wants to protect in that turn. So yeah, pretty fun stuff with the FLYGON. Really interesting moveset here. More of a supportive moveset with Struggle Bug and Breaking Swipe to lower attack and special attack of the opposing side, Feint to break protects, and then EQ as his only stab move. So, well, Breaking Swipe's also stab, but you know, EQ is the one that's going to do a majority of the damage here. So really interesting set on the FLYGON. Super excited to try it out. So let's get right into these battles with Assault Vest FLYGON and Swords and Zacian and try to get some dubs. We got a battle against Wally here. It's going to be Ho-Oh and Groudon on Sun Team with Stone Journer, Fluttermane, Walking Awake, and the Sinister. So Stone Journer here is, with that power spot, going to be pretty dangerous because it just boosts the damage output of the ally Pokemon. So really kind of be careful with that. It has Wide Guard as well. So Ho-Oh looks to be pretty tanky here. So Tailwind, kind of supportive thing. So yeah, let's see who we bring here. Definitely have to bring in Kyogre just to kind of get some weather control. But I think I want to go with FLYGON and maybe Talonflame. And close off Zacian and Kyogre. Not really too worried about spread moves. Don't really care about Fake Out. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I'd rather get up Tailwind, get some speed control on my side, start being annoying with my FLYGON here, go for some Struggle Bugs or go for a Breaking Swipe and go from there. I think that's really good for us. I think that's really, really good. And then we also have Steel Terror for the Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast from the Fluttermane. We have Levitate, so we can't take any damage from Blades. And if we Terrasilize into Steel, we have a weakness to Sacred Fire from the Ho-Oh, but if we just bring out Rain, we reduce the damage of that. So perfect. Absolutely perfect, baby. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna, did I even booster? I'm just gonna go for a simple Struggle Bug, right? Terra Steel Struggle Bug. Yeah, let's do it. Terra Steel Struggle Bug, and let's set up that Tailwind. Let's do it. Let's get right into it with this FLYGON. I don't want to take some massive damage from like Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam, so that's why we're gonna go for the Steel Terror here. I think it's pretty beneficial. And with the Assault Vest and getting off one Struggle Bug onto two special attackers, my FLYGON is gonna be pretty tanky, let me tell you. Pretty tanky. So Tailwind's gonna fly. We should be able to outspeed the opposing side. They had no booster speed on the Fluttermane. Yep, Struggle Bug outspeeds. Gonna lower the special attack set of both physical attackers. I mean special attackers, but do no damage. Does absolutely no damage. And they're gonna rip Dazzling Gleam, which, wow. And bye-bye. Bye-bye, Talonflame. Okay. Life Orb, Walking Wake. So at this point, I could just rock into Kyogre and kind of go for a Choice Specs move. But no, I kind of want to wait till they come out with... Yeah, I'm going to wait till they come out with someone. Until they swap into Weather. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for another Struggle Bug, I believe. And I want to go Swords Dance, you know? And I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to do it. They might swap the Flutter Mane for Groudon, get the Sun Up, and activate Photosynthesis on the Wake here. But it's going to be -2 special attack. I think Zacian should be able to soak a Flamethrower. And if it does, then well, then we're looking to be in a tough position here. But I think they definitely swap someone here. They've got to swap Flutter Mane. That's why I'm kind of going for that Swords Dance. Swap Flutter Mane and maybe go for like a Flamethrower into the FLYGON. I think that's going to be their most of their play. But at that point, it really don't matter because we get to swap into Kyogre, get Rain, and just start going from there. And I could just choice into like Thunder or... Nah, actually Ice Beam. Yeah, they swapped the Flutter Mane into Ho-Oh though. Okay. Ho-Oh's not a bad swap. And they're going to opt to Terrasilize. Could be Fire Thrower here, but they have no Sun out, so I'm not really too worried about the damage off of a Flamethrower here. So Walking Wake is going to get the Terra. It's going to be straight water. Okay, I don't mind. I do not mind that. We're getting a Swords Dance off, baby. Let's go. +2 an attack with the Zacian. FLYGON here, being annoying with Struggle Bug. Lowering the special attack of this Walking Wake to -2 now. We get a crit of the Ho-Oh. That's wonderful. That's always nice. And at this point, we can just start going for some Breaking Swipes. They go for Flamethrower, but we should soak one. Oh, yeah. We soaked that really well, baby. We soaked that really well. Now, they are going to be leftovers, so we got to be kind of cautious of that. I could look to go Breaking Swipe here. Maybe just... This Ho-Oh kind of takes it pretty well. Let's protect Zacian here. We're wasting our own Tailwind turns, but at the same time, I kind of don't really care. I kind of don't care. And I think after this, we're just gonna swap into Kyogre, get the Rain up, so that way Sacred Fire or Flamethrower won't do too much damage. So we drop the attack set of Ho-Oh, put that thing to -1. Flamethrower's gonna launch into FLYGON, who takes out like an absolute beast. Are they doubling into FLYGON? No, they don't. Beautiful. And why Ho-Oh? Why is Ho-Oh sideways? You good, Ho-Oh? Yeah, Ho-Oh's sideways right now. I think I'm gonna bring out Kyogre here. And just rock a Blade on this side. I think they gotta swap out here. No, they don't swap out. I was hoping they swap into Groudon on this turn. Especially since this Walk Awake is at -2. But we're gonna come out with Kyogre, get up the Rain. Ho is still sideways, I don't know why. Blade's gonna launch into Walking Wake. That should be bye-bye Walking Wake. Alright, very nice. So we give it a Walking Wake and their Terrasization. They can easily just swap into Kyogre here. Sacred Fire launches. As long as we get no burn. Bro, my luck in this game is absolutely horrible. It's just horrendous. How am I getting burned on a Sacred Fire under Rain? I know Rain doesn't mean anything. It doesn't do anything, but come on. So Groudon's gonna come out now. We're not looking too hot right now. Kind of trying to go Ice Beam here. Maybe do I swap? Nah, you know what? Let's get FLYGON out here. And let's throw blades here. We're +2 in attack, so it could do some type of damage. Blades could do some type of damage right now. But I'm not really liking this position I'm at, because a +2 blade from Zacian without a burn would have done a great amount of damage. But now that we're burned, we're only doing 50%. Not even 50%. Heat Crash is gonna fly. That's bye bye Zacian. Oh, it's not great. It's not great. And they're gonna go Braver there. It's actually not that bad. The good swap on our end there. Really good swap. And we're gonna be able to come into Kyogre, get a Brain, and go for a Water Spout here. Right? I think there's no reason why we shouldn't go for a Water Spout here. I'm pretty sure my Kyogre is max speed here. Yeah, we're max speed, so unless it's Groudon is like choiced, we're outspeeding. They could protect here, so I'm gonna faint there and Water Spout. They might protect Ho-Oh. They withdraw the Groudon, I know that. They probably protect Ho-Oh here. Come on, show me a protect. I would love a protect right now. Protect would be so good. Oh my goodness, what a read, baby. We saw that protect coming from a mile away. FLYGON with the little left-right feint. Bop, bop. Bye-bye protect. No protect for you. Full-fledged Water Spout. Gonna fly onto the opposing side now from the Kyogre. Choice Spec exclusive. Bye-bye, Ho-Oh. Nice protect, baby. Let's go, FLYGON. Let's go, baby. FLYGON is a key Pokemon to this dub that we just got right now. Lowering the special attack of Walking Wake and Flutter Mane, lowering the attack stat of the Ho-Oh, and just doing that feint onto the that was just beautiful. That was just gorgeous. It was just gorgeous. There's nothing else to say. So we're not outspeeding here. I'm choosing to Water Spout, but Choice Spec Water Spout should be able to do a lot of damage. So yeah, we picked up the KO. Even under the sun. Everybody bow down to FLYGON, the absolute beast, dominating Ho-Oh and Groudon, baby. GG's. Right, we got a battle against Groudon and Terapagos. Really strong looking team. You got the Fake Out brothers, you got Flutter Mane, and you got Grimmsnarl. So you got the cousin, the two brothers, the sister, and then you got Terapagos and Groudon. Oh, that quad right there, Incineroar, Rillaboom, Flutter Mane, and Grimmy is not gorgeous. Just doesn't look great. I'm maybe thinking of leading Talonflame just for the idea of going for a taunt onto potentially Grimmsnarl. I think I need Min Xiao here. As much as I really want to lead, do I need Talonflame? Talonflame with the taunt could be really nice, but Talonflame is just setting up Tailwind and taunt, and the only Pokemon we want to taunt is Grimmsnarl. I think it's valuable though. Maybe we just don't bring in Min Xiao. We put ourselves in a position where we don't need to go for we don't need a wide guard, because if we start lowering the special attack of the Terapagos, it's not going to be able to do enough damage, and we don't have to worry about like the damage output of it. That's kind of where my head's at. If we just keep struggle bugging, lower special attack, we don't got to worry about the damage output. But Blaze would have been nice for Groudon as well, but it's fine. But I want to taunt that boy right there. That little Grimmy, I want to taunt it. So we're going to taunt you. I'm going to go for a Breaking Swipe here. Lower the attack stat of Groudon. Groudon could be Clear Amulet. Hopefully it's not. Could also be Assault Vested. Set up a Reflect. That's fine. So they're just going to be able to set up a Reflect here. No Light Screen, so that means Kyogre can do some great damage. Breaking Swipe is going to fly. Don't be clear amulet, please, and thank you. Clear amulet bulk up. Okay. Hey, why is Groudon sideways now? Everybody's just attracted to FLYGON. Bulk up. Wow. Tailwind Kyogre. It's a good turn for me. That's a pretty good turn for me, I think. Because they have a reflect up. They got a +1 in defense. But their special defensive stat ain't looking great. If they want the sun, they're going to have to swap out the Groudon. So, not too worried about it. So, Kyogre's going to come out. Going to get the rain up. Screw your sun. And we're going to launch a Tailwind. They could be going for a Rock Slide here, but I'm not too worried about that. Dragon Claw plus... What's what? Spirit Break? Spirit Break there is kind of tough. Actually, does quite a lot of damage. That does a lot of damage. Who do they have in the back? I'm just gonna swap in Zacian. I think that puts us in a pretty good position. And just launch the Water Spout. Rillaboom could be coming here. That's Ice Beam there. I think Rillaboom's gonna come out here, but I don't know where. Not too sure where exactly. Zacian's gonna fly, get a +1 attack. They're not gonna swap out. You're just gonna be stubborn and stay here. And Groudon's getting a Terra. It's a Dragon. Okay, so Ice Beam works perfectly there. Ice Beam works perfectly. We can go for a Play Rough into that slot next turn. Can we get a freeze? I would love a freeze. That looks great damage. Even at -1. Ooh, they went Dragon Claw into Kyogre. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's some damage. That's some damage right there. Alright, Spirit Breaks are lower by special attack. Doesn't really mean much for me. I'm gonna come out with FLYGON here. Go for Behemoth Blade and Breaking Swipe here. I think that's a good turn for us. I think that might put us in the front foot. I might Terrasilize here. Just because I don't want Dragon Claw to just KO my FLYGON. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's do that. Alright, so that Dragon Claw did quite a bit of damage. I was hoping that we would be able to survive one, but with the +1 attack, she's able to rip into me. But we're still not in a bad position because we have speed control right now. They're just gonna protect there. That's fine. We're gonna get rid of the Grimmsnarl here, or at least I think. Oh my goodness! How are you surviving on that low HP? What are you gonna go for? A Spirit Break? That's fine. We take that really well. Minus special attack doesn't really matter for me. They shake the taunt. We have no more reflect Pokemon, so I don't really care about that. And now I launch Play Rough there. Fake got me, right? Nah, I don't think Fake does it. I'm near the Struggle Bug, I think. Let's go for Struggle Bug. Oh, you're T-waving? You're T-waving? Why, bro? Don't do that. At least we get rid of the Grimmsnarl, but don't T-wave. I hate Thunder Wave Brimstone. So annoying. Oh my. And of course they land the blades. Dude, that thing should be dead. This game is BS, bro. This game is such BS. T-Wave for the win for them. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna need a miracle here. That's insane. They go for Thunder Wave. We still outspeed, and we get paralyzed that turn. Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. Go ahead, fake out. I'm Cobra Cloak, buddy. Brave Bird's gonna fly. We're gonna take a whole bunch of recoil. Deal around 50. Can we survive? Yeah, okay, we survive 1. It's not bad. Breaking Swipe's gonna launch. Can we pick up the KO on this thing? Not even close. I forgot to have Reflect up. I forgot to have Reflect up. Another bulk up. Okay. Yeah, it's GG's. This is 100% GG's. Really nothing we can do here. Because they just go Grass Glide into, yeah. We don't soak that. They probably have Heat Crash for Steel Terra FLYGON, right? No, they just go with Dragon Claw. That still does a ton of damage. Listen, at the end of the day, all it came down to is that they got the para, and that's why they won. Because if we didn't get paralyzed, we get rid of the Groudon, becomes a 3v2. Because Zacian would have still been alive. 3v2 versus Rillaboom and probably Terrapagos. We win that game all day, baby. We win that game all day. My Terrapagos, not my Terrapagos. My Zacian has to be the Terrapagos. The Flygon probably has to go for some struggle bugs, lower the special attack of that thing. It would have been GG's. You got lucky. That's it. You got lucky. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna battle against Carleo. It's gonna be a Groudon again. Groudon is just everywhere now. Okay. Not a big need for... Not a big need for Wide Guard here. Nor Tailwind, to be honest. But... low-key wouldn't mind. I think we're going same 4. I like the same 4 here. Because... Wide Guard, not really important. Furgraph, I mean, if they set up Trick Room, but... if I see that they're going to want to set up Trick Room, I might just taunt instead of set up Tailwind. So yeah, I prefer the versatility of the Talonflame here. Yeah, I prefer that. EQ could do pretty good against Chi-Yu and the Raging Bolt, so not too bad. Not too bad. But yeah, 1-1 so far with the squad. FLYGON has been doing really impressive stuff. That Groudon was a good counter to it though, because it had the clear amulet, so couldn't really do too much against it, but you definitely should have won that game. Definitely should have won that game. But it's fine. It is what it is. Let's hop into this one. Make sure we beat this Groudon. No T-Wave Grimmsnarl on their side, so that's always a plus. Let's see what they lead with here. What you got for me? Probably like Chi-Yu, right? No, Bolton and Didi. Okay. That's fine. So I'm gonna go for a simple Struggle Bug here and taunt into you. Just a simple Struggle Bug and a taunt. Lower the special attack of the Raging Bull and then stop this thing from setting up Trick Room. Looks easy to me. Because they probably think, oh, they're gonna set up Tailwind. Let me set up that Trick Room. Nah, we're gonna taunt you, buddy. We're gonna taunt you. Now I am worried about a Thunderbolt because that probably just picks up a KO on my Talonflame, but I really want to waste Terror on Talonflame. I don't think it's necessary. Or they could go Dragon Pulse into Flygon. They have a lot of options, but I think Flygon survives a Dragon Pulse. With the Solves and that thing at -1 special attack, I think we should be fine. So we're gonna talk to Indeedee. If this thing is meant to herb. Okay, no. Struggle Bug's gonna fly. Do decent damage, lower the special attack of both of these guys, and we're sitting in a good position now. We're sitting in a really good position here. Just gonna Volt Switch. Can we soak? Whew, we soak, baby. Let's go. That's huge. That's a huge soak right there. Probably Lunala, right? Yeah. Lunala, they're probably trying to set up Trick Room. So they want to go slow here. Yep. Really good turn right there for us. Really, really good turn. I'm just going to continue to Struggle Bug here. And I'm going to taunt you. Because you probably want to set up some Calm Minds. Stop you from going for Wide Guard. So taunting you as well. Really beneficial for us. Really, really beneficial. Because they could either be Power or Meteor Beam set, or they could be just a Calm Mind leftover set. And regardless, either one, we stop them from going for Wide Guard or Calm Mind. And we lower its special attack. So Bolt's gonna come back out. We're gonna lower its special attack again. So Flygon with Struggle Bug here. Looking really good. Expanding Force. They outspeed me. Huh. Okay. Now it's beating me, huh? So I go you or you. I'll go Zacian. I'm gonna go Zacian. I'm gonna Terrasite into Steel here. And I could go Source Ants here. That could be pretty good. Yeah, let's go for a cheeky Source Ants here. Let's go for Source Ants. We've put them in a position where they're gonna have to keep swapping out because both of their special attackers are -1 now. Zacian here is gonna be able to resist electric type moves and the dragon type move from the Bolt. And resist the Expanding Force and takes just neutral from the Moongeist Beam from the Lunala. So my Zacian is set up here. So we can freely set up a Source Ants here, get on the upper hand, and start going for some Behemoth Blades. And if they want to swap into Indeedee to set up Trick Room again, blade it. Behemoth Blade at plus 3, not even +2, +3. It's going to be able to do good damage. So Flygon really letting us set up here. You're going to Withdraw Lunala, that's perfect. Back into Indeedee. Yep, we're getting rid of that Indeedee. We are getting rid of that Indeedee, baby. Double swap, okay. So the freest Source Ants of my life. Groudon's gonna fly out here. So what we're gonna go for here is a Blade into... Ooh, I don't know. That's tough. Because I kind of want to get rid of the Sun. But I really don't want them to set up Trick Room. So we get a free Source Ants off. Struggle Bug chips with the Indeedee just a bit. Now they still have Terrasization. Do I want to stay in here? Where's swap? Do I swap out? I'm just worried about them setting up Trick Room. You know what? I'd rather... Let's do this. I think that's better. They're outspeeding me? Zacian Soak one. Oh my goodness. That was scary. That thing is straight up outspeeding my Zacian. Oh, Rocky, don't kill me. Did I survive? I think I survived, right? Oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me. Rocky helmet. Oh my goodness, no shot. Just absolutely no shot. Wow. Wow. I wonder if this thing has wide guard. I'm gonna withdraw Groudon. Oh my god. That Rocky helmet just ruined it for me. And they're applying Terra Water here. Exactly, Terra Water. Faint's gonna... Oh, where we can't even go for Faint in second turn. I forgot. Water Spout still does great damage. But they set up Jerk Room. They set up Jerk Room. And that's where it becomes GG's. I think that's just GG's right there. I don't know. We might have a chance. I don't know. It really depends if Kyogre survives this turn. And with the speed, well, no, we're max speed. We're not slower than, we're slower than Groudon for sure. Because that Groudon was flying. But they could just go Thunderclap with the Raging Bull here and do a ton of damage. Thunderclap and then Moongeist Beam. And that's it. GG's. Just Volt Switch. Okay. They choose to Volt Switch. Sun's gonna come back out. Break Strike does decent damage. Kyogre, are you slower than this Lunala? Let me go Meteor Beam. Miss the Meteor Beam. Give me some type of RNG, baby. Come on. Miss it. Miss it. Miss it. Miss it. Miss it. Miss it. You know you want to miss it. Oh my god. Alright, it's not that crazy damage. Water Spout flies. It's really good damage. And I think Breaking Swipe has the ability to pick up a KO here. Come on. Come on, FLYGON. FLYGON, let's go, FLYGON. FLYGON coming in clutch for us. Picking up a double KO with Breaking Swipe. That is so clutch. Now, they could just Thunderclap my guys here, and that could be pretty bad. Because Photosynthesis is going to activate. Yeah, I think we still might lose. Because that bull is healthy. That bull is healthy. This is how I play. If you Thunderclap, E-Web, okay? Can we survive one? FLYGON! FLYGON. Okay. Oh no. We're -1 in speed. We're in Trick Room. If they don't have Thunderclap, we win this game. Because Faint's not going to do it. Faint's not going to do it. I mean, I could just go for EQ here. Come on. Come on. No! No! Dude, FLYGON put in some overtime in this match. Wow. That Rocky helmet just ruined me. All right, we got a battle against Wasif and another Groudon team. We're 1-3 against Groudons. Coming really close in that last match. Pretty frustrating that they actually had that thunderclap. I didn't think they had it. Didn't think they had it. And then in hindsight, like, I shouldn't even terrestrialize my FLYGON. I shouldn't have terrestrialized it. I just shouldn't have. If I didn't terra FLYGON there, we won the game. We definitely won the game. Anyways, forget about that. I think you're a fantastic lead here. Now, I could go EQ. But I think I might just lead into Kyogre here. Same 4, baby. Same 4, different rotation. Oh, that's so frustrating, bro. That's so frustrating. That match was so close. I think we played that really well. I think we played that match extremely well. FLYGON put in some great work in that match as well. I'm not even upset about it, but frustrated I didn't win it. Became this close. Came extremely close. Maybe wait. You think EQ KO'd from there? Oh no, the only reason I didn't go for EQs there specifically was because I didn't want to. Yeah, the reason I didn't go for EQ there specifically was because I didn't want to KO my own Kyogre, just in case they, you know, targeted down my FLYGON. That's what the reason. Don't come at me. The reason I didn't go for EQ is because I didn't want to pick up a KO on my own Kyogre or deal damage onto it since we were in short room. So don't come at me, please. Okay, so do I Tailwind or do I Taunt? I'm gonna Tailwind. Tailwind, Terra Grass, Ice Beam. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's the only reason I didn't go for EQ there. I know you might be yelling at me, oh, why didn't you go for EQ? But no, EQ really wasn't the greatest play there because we were slower than the Kyogre, so we would have dealt damage onto my own Kyogre. And you never know, maybe they wanted to KO my FLYGON since they know Kyogre was at half HP and choice into Water Spout. So, and with the sun being out, wouldn't have done too much damage. I think they would have left Kyogre for last. We're gonna toss this Kyogre here into grass. They're gonna go for Wild Guard. Good try, buddy. Real good try. I'm hoping they go into Kyogre slot here. Tailwind launches. We're gonna be able to outspeed and land an Ice Beam into this Miraidon. Can we get a lucky freeze? That's great damage. E-drift into Kyogre. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Wow. Taunt and Ice Beam again. Taunt and Ice Beam again. I'm not too sure why they went for Wide Guard there when they resist the Water Spout. They're gonna withdraw Miraidon there. That's fine. Bringing Groudon, I wouldn't mind that either. El Diablo, who is that? Perfect, free Ice Beam. Choice Specs Ice Beam gonna go crazy today. We're gonna taunt the Valiant here. They might want to go for coaching here. Show me coaching. Show me coaching. Oh, Ice Beam's gonna fly first. We're just ripping into restricted Pokemon, and they can't go for disable, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Brave and Ice Beam. This is GG's. Quick, easy game with the Kyogre and the Talonflame here. All right, so we definitely needed this one. Definitely needed this comeback. They could terrestrialize here, but I don't think if they terrestrialize fire, I don't think they still soak an Ice Beam. Choice specs. Choice specs. You're gonna opt to terrestrialize. I wonder who. Could also be Valiant. But it's gonna be Groudon into fire probably. I still don't think it soaks an Ice Beam here. Unless you're Assault vested, then maybe. But Bravebird's gonna fly into the Valiant. Gonna be able to pick up the 1-8 KO. Bye-bye, Valiant. And show me Ice Beam KO. We're gonna take a little bit of recoil. Yeah, Ice Beam still KOs. All day, baby. All day. Kyogre and Talonflame doing quick work of this team. Pulling it back for FLYGON. Last Pokemon gonna be Miraidon and who else? Incineroar. Okay. I wonder if they choice into Dazzling Gleam here. I wonder. I'm just gonna Brave Bird you down. I'm gonna swap it to Flygon here. That's gonna be canceled. Let's go, baby. Kyogre and Talonflame. Easy work. GG's. And they have a Snorlax. Adorable. Alright, we got a battle against Oh Spicy here. And this just does not look fun. This does not look appetizing or fun or... Oh my goodness. This looks disgusting. But the idea we're gonna go for here is... I could go EQ plus Taunt. But the Spore could get annoying. Spore can get really annoying. So 2-2 so far with the squad. Some pretty good battles. Not gonna lie, I've had some fun with this Flygon. Really wish I won a little bit more though. At least that third match. I would have loved that satisfying third match. And lo and behold, it's Samir going Muck. Fake out Talonflame. Okay, that's fine. Force the fake out there. Come here real quick. Come here. You're not going for minimize. Not allowing that. We're gonna flinch and then they can't use minimize. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Gonna go for EQ here plus. I launch Brave Bird. I just double the Muck. Yeah, I can double the Muck. If you wants to put me to sleep, go ahead. Cali. Flare Blitz would have been nice. He'd probably Spore Talonflame then. Brave Bird's gonna launch. Gonna do decent damage, nothing crazy. And we're gonna launch EQ. Come on, Flygon, how much damage are you doing here? Respectable, respectable. Ooh, Decorate, okay. Interesting. Interesting and definitely scary. I think I'm gonna stick to Brave Bird just because I don't necessarily know what they're gonna go for here. So I'm gonna go EQ plus Brave Bird. I could go Flare Blitz, but I don't know if they translate it to water. That's my only issue. Yeah, let's stick to Brave Bird. Follow me. This is a double KO. We're gonna be able to get rid of this Miracle, but they're gonna be able to pick up a double KO here with Glacial Lance. All right. How much damage, Flygon? Glacial Lance is double KO. Okay. Not horrible. Not horrible, but not great. Because we have speed here. We have speed and power. Water Spout plus Behemoth Blade, I think just does it. No matter what they terrestrialize into. Muck's gonna fly back out. And I think I'm gonna go Blade into Muck and Water Spout. I think no matter what Calyrex terrestrializes into, it still dies out here to Water Spout. Blade launches into Muck, does great damage. Power Ground Speed, Water Spout connects. Bye bye Muck, bye bye Calyrex. Screw your little shenanigans. One taunt and they're done. They can't do anything. One taunt and they're done. Show me Lugia next. I'll gladly Water Spout a Lugia. Gladly. Welcome, Lugia. Oh, spicy. It wasn't that spicy. It was pretty tame. Blade and Water Spout, baby. Let's go. That's gonna be cancelled. Bye. Bye, Smear Gold. Bye, Mog. Good try. Maybe next time. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Our annoying little cute Flygon with Levitate and Osarvis alongside Swords Dance Zacian team is complete. And what absolute performance from the Flygon. Hands down, round of applause for that Flygon. Did absolutely amazing in every single one of these matches, except the fourth one where we didn't really bring it. But it did really, really good, especially in that third match where it almost came in clutch and did the comeback all by itself. Just missed it by a little bit of damage, but still really proud of the Flygon. Did really, really good. And this moveset is actually really, really good. Has really good bulk, can lower the attack stat and special attack stat on the opposing side. Break protects, came in clutch in the first match. So hands down, Flygon, amazing, amazing stuff. Really, really well done. 3-2 with the squad. Should have would have been 5-0. But, you know, Paralyzed really screwed me over in the second match. And then the third match was just a really, really good close match. So could have been 5-0, but ended up being 3-2. Not too shabby with the Flygon. Really, really good. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.